Hey everybody, Soybean Farmer here. July the 14th. This is that field of beans that I got a little traumatized on about all the water hemp. I showed you a pure water hemp patch. We was down at that end of the field. I'm up at the high end of the field, standing in the field now, looking around. And it turns out that this was the right call to make, to go ahead and spray these beans, as small as they were. I see a little bit of deformed leaves, a little bit of burn in them, but I don't see any water hemp in them. I see some dead matter here on the ground, and this spot was just as thick as it was down there. They're getting thick enough now that it's interesting to walk in them. All the wheat is dead. I told everybody that was my first time this year, 2017, harvesting wheat. And the day I sprayed this field, there was as much wheat coming up in it as there was soybean. So I don't know. It probably never got the combine truly dialed in for picking all the wheat, or maybe the combine, the best it could do is get what it got and throw the rest of it out the back. I don't know. I'm not a wheat farmer. All of my investment of trying to figure this out has been toward soybean. But I think this problem over here is solved in this field. I see a little bit of sickle pod, but it looks burnt. But up here where I was walking and looking, this was just as thick in that water hemp, and this was the problem spot last year. Cousin and I've been fighting it over here in this, and I don't know whether the camera will pick it up or not, but I'm looking at one right there sticking his little head up above it. I bet we've got 30 man hours right in this spot, right here, hand pulling that mess. But I think this right here is done. It's just gonna be grow and make some beans. The green is starting to come back in. Of course, 2.5 inches of rain today didn't hurt anything. And again, I want you to look at something. See my feet? They ain't caked over in mud. This is some more of that ground on this farm that you cut it, you chisel it, you disc it, you get it worked up, and you plant it. And in a couple of weeks, you can put 2.5 inches of rain on it, and then an hour later come out and walk on it. It's hard as a rock. That right over there, where I've already got planted, and it's planted back in April, there's some soft spots in there that I'll mire down in. But this farm, this land is like a patchwork quilt. This field straight across the waterway over here has got spots in it. You can see it's a little taller. It's planted a couple of weeks after the first planting. And it's coming on nice, looking pretty good. I've had to fight some morning glory over there. I've spent probably 5 man hours with a backpack sprayer attacking morning glory. But I don't see it up on top of the beans now. It's out of sight. I may walk through there again, give it another look-see. But that's the sun coming off some tree shade, giving you that different color out there. But I'm delighted with this. I am so pleased. The height of these beans, let's see if I can get down here without making an old man noise. All right, that'll give you an idea of, that's an average plant. And while I'm down here, I'm really tickled with the row population on this. And again, it's a grain drill, it's a controlled spill, it's not a uniform planter. But I think I got a real good coverage and real good row population in this. But I'm pleased. And I hate these gnats that have just got to be buzzing in your face. Well, everybody, I need to get over here, and if I can get over there, because I know that's traditionally a wet spot, but it's about 7:45 now. It's not so miserably hot out here. I need to pull some of that water hemp. I counted them. There's about 20 of them sticking up. Go over there and get them out. That, you see the cars going by. That across the road over there is my neighbor who does a turf farm. And that's a Bermuda grass that he's got over there. Let's see if we can get a look at it. That's a right good sized field of it. It looks like their fertilizer application went a little bit wrong. Got some green streaks in it. But they generally make some right pretty grass that comes out of there. It's an interesting process to harvest turf grass and roll it up into rolls and send it out of here on the big trucks. But everybody, this soybean farmer, thanks a bunch for watching my videos, and thanks for subscribing to my channel. Everybody have a good night. Bye, y'all.